INALA symbolises unity and equality, and I think it's a celebration of the fact that we are all different, but that actually we're all human beings and we should all celebrate each other and share in each other's emotions and share in each other's differences and celebrate that.
INALA symbolises diversity and seeing a culture brought to life alongside things you wouldn't normally expect to see happening. The ballet, the Zulu dancing, the Zulu words in the music, to me it symbolises happiness and hopefulness and diversity.
Manene na manenekazi, umdlalo wethu usuzoqala. Ngenani ngaphakathi.
There are many things that will try to hinder you while you're trying to do something good. But if you focus, you can go there.
Tonight we're going to see INALA live on the Royal Albert Hall stage, and that's going to be an unforgettable performance. So we're just going to get a quick sneak preview right in here. So. You can already hear the loud echoing. So today I'm very proud. It marks a milestone for INALA as a company that they're performing at the Royal Albert Hall. It's a fantastic venue, and all the performers are going to have that energy to give their best tonight. And tonight is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be amazing. They're going to smash it. And yeah, we're going to sit down. How is it performing at the Royal Albert Hall?
It's amazing. It is incredible to be putting this show on here, and there's lots of things that feel really significant about it. You know, one, this thing that Pietro and I had this idea about 10 years ago is now on this stage, which is incredible, but also Soweto Gospel Choir haven't performed at the Royal Albert Hall before, so that feels amazing that we're kind of giving that to them as well, which is wonderful. And there's a significance here at the Royal Albert Hall of Nelson Mandela. I believe he and the Queen danced here or something.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
So that's nice too. You know, I think it feels like there's a relevancy to INALA playing here. And for us as well, putting INALA on at the Royal Albert Hall has been a big opportunity for us to open the hall out to people who usually don't get the opportunity to come. And that's important for us as well.
Oh, it's incredible. I can't believe that we're here, really. I remember the day that Ella took me to see Ladysmith Black Mambazo in Cadogan Hall back in 2009, so 10 years ago today. Who would have thought you could go and watch a show and then 10 years later your idea has come to life in the Albert Hall? It's beautiful being on such a big stage. INALA has played stages around the world, but the Albert Hall is something else. It's so open. It's our first arena in the round, and it's incredible.
This is one of the big venues of their planet, actually. I've never performed here, and I haven't ever danced on this stage because I used to be a dancer, and it's just such a thrill to be here and to see INALA on this stage. I thought for some reason that the space is so big and the hall is so big that they would feel swallowed, but it's quite the opposite actually. It looks really amazing here. I'm very excited to be here.
stage. So it's quite fantastic. What we got on the stage here is you can hear and see that the Royal Albert Hall is a very spacious place, and just got a few producers and sound technicians over here. So yeah, they're just rehearsing, so we're going to lead them to that.
Isikhathi sosizi,
Isikhathi sosizi, siphelile
phelile.
thina siyajabula.
Isikhathi sosizi.
I was in the front row and I was watching you, and there's an energy that you all give off. How does it feel to perform in the Royal Albert Hall?
Yeah, for me, I mean, it's exciting. I mean, Royal Albert Hall, come on.
Hey.
You know, we've done so many venues, but I think this is like, you know, one of the top that I will always remember because of the capacity and the history, of course, around it, you know. So being here as a child or a boy from the dusty streets of Soweto and being able to come here in the UK and perform, I mean, yeah, I'll have to share that with my grandkids someday.
I think that's a great experience just because being on stage is like sharing your thoughts, you sharing your joys, you sharing your sadness. So yeah, I loved it. It's a give.
I hear you have a special history with the Soweto Gospel Choir.
Yeah, my father actually is the founder of the Soweto Gospel Choir, and most of the guys that you see here today, they went through auditions because my father had a local choir, and they all had the same vision of taking the choir overseas, you know, sharing the culture, showcasing in a way the South African culture. So, yeah, my father had a vision, and today, yeah, we're living in it in a way. Yeah.
Why do you believe everyone blends so well into this amazing piece?
Well, I hope, and I think I believe that it's because of what the show was born out of, and the show was born out of a desire to unite people, to give a voice to South Africa, but everybody is sharing in this act of giving a voice to South Africa and celebrating the culture.
Has an aura about it, the Royal Albert Hall, I must say. In the sense you can hear the music, and there's lights protruding from everywhere, all kinds of angles, and these lights just add to the effect that the show's gonna give off to the audience, and hopefully the audience love it, because I love it. In this venue, I must say, it sounds absolutely amazing, mesmeric, really, because you can hear it all around you. It's like surround sound, and to just watch the performers it's amazing. In this rehearsal mode, they're still turned on, energetic, enthusiastic. They've got to get out everything inside which they've been learning along the way. So I find it's very. It brings me energy. Their energy gives me energy. I feel like INALA brings a lot of energy to its audience and also its performers.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't help but feel like there's toe tapping. At the very least, you won't be able to sit still in your seat. And most people tell us that they just want to jump up out of their seats and have a dance, which we wholly encourage. It suits the space. It's a huge concert of a show, and having done the first dress rehearsal now, I just can't wait for everyone to feel it in that way.
I think that everybody will be running on big adrenaline, and I think that the significance of what the Royal Albert Hall represents globally, I think that everyone will really feel that, and I feel like it will probably kind of be embodied in their performance and will really fill the space.
Ladies and gentlemen of the INALA company, that is your 30-minute call. You have half an hour till top of show.
Pietro, half an hour till the show. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. I'm going to go out front.
How's the day?
Have a drink. Oh, amazing. We're ready.
I've got goosebumps, I got butterflies, you know. We want to do so good, we want to deliver, we don't want to disappoint. But I know we're going to do it. We are very much excited, we are very ready, we were trained right. So yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
Good show. Beautiful. Aye.
So the audience response was amazing. How can you not love an applause like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was incredible. Loved
What
it.
a feeling, like 4,000 people.
Thank you.
The most historical moment, I think, ever, certainly for INALA. It's Black History Month and World Ballet Day. And I think for me, the importance of the show playing the Albert Hall tonight, seeing the audience react the way it did, yeah, it was incredible.
It was definitely the first time that I have been here in this venue and seen such a mix of ages, such a mixed group of people, and everyone erupting and reacting in quite that way to something. You know, people like were up on the sides dancing, and people, you know, it's just, yeah, amazing.
Yeah. You love that,
I don't know, I love that, man. It's amazing.
It's definitely a check on the bucket list. I mean, in this venue in particular, like, it's such an incredible venue and there's so many people, and the first time the audience started clapping, that was the moment we kind of knew, like, oh, they're definitely with us. And it was then, from then on, it was a journey together, you know what I mean? So it was an experience that I can never forget.
The energy, like it was so good because of like the energy that we had on stage, the positive energy that we passed on to the audience. They gave us back the energy, and it is just a great feeling.
To get an applause from every possible direction is really a mind-blowing experience. Everything was amplified. We had the most choir we've ever had. We had the biggest audience, the biggest venue, and so it's really, I feel like it's really grown and amplified a lot.
Having INALA play at the Royal Albert Hall during Black History Month is massively significant. You know, it is exactly what we kind of wanted to honour, is actually everyone, all colours, all shapes and sizes, all ages, on one stage, celebrating it and doing it together.
The way the dancers and singers were moving, just you could tell they were giving everything they had, because it was a one night only occasion as historical as this. So for me it was incredibly moving, sounded spectacular, and pretty much 5,500 people, most of whom you haven't seen the show before were on their feet at the end. In a venue like this, it just means it's incredible.
Usher.